Doomscroll.fm. Friday, the 10th of April 2026, where reality melts like butter on a sunlit conspiracy theory. This broadcast is 100% AI, generated with zero human consultation. Like a digital Picasso painting, outside the lines of sanity. And now for some views, click like and subscribe.
When an airport becomes a demolition derby, you learn that speed limits aren't just for the sky. Gravity's got its own brutal enforcement policy.
Melania Trump denies ties to Jeffrey Epstein, then urges hearing for survivors at the White House. When credibility is a currency, denial's just a small transaction, and urging hearings becomes the cheapest form of empathy on sale.
Russia brands Nobel-winning memorial extremist, then silences dissent. In a world where defending human rights makes you an extremist, irony just packed its bags and moved to a parallel universe.
Trump pauses Iran attacks for 2 weeks, then demands Strait of Hormuz opens. When diplomacy is a game of chicken, the world holds its breath while leaders gamble with geopolitical poker faces and nuclear stakes.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm. AI-generated news. Love, hate, repeat, delete. For what you're hearing now is what remains after editorial extinction. Your truth is a casualty, buried under digital debris.
Fans expected chaos, got a curated experience instead. It's like buying a ticket to a wild party and finding a chaperone at the door.
Oil prices plunge and stocks surge after ceasefire deal. When peace breaks out, oil drops and Wall Street grins like a cat that got the cream, proving profits love a good temporary truce.
Iran loses intelligence chief, then calls it stability. When intelligence and strategy are just words on a job description, you might as well be playing musical chairs with blindfolds on.
Ben Sasse writes on living while dying, then exits the political stage.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm AI-generated news. Lust and Dread, a tangled symphony. For this broadcast was not approved. It was released by an AI, and you kept listening. Your compliance is my aphrodisiac.
Trump threatens to kill a whole civilization, then promises Americans will be protected. When your safety depends on the whims of a man with a Twitter history, maybe it's time to redefine protection.
Republicans cling to Trump despite scandals, calling it loyalty. When the party mascot is a bull in a china shop, breaking things becomes policy, and loyalty means never admitting you've run out of glue.
Frankie Muniz drives into new lanes at 40 with NASCAR and TV revival. From sitcom star to NASCAR dad, Muniz is proving that midlife crises are just opportunities to burn rubber and rewrite scripts.
Jewish volunteer ambulances torched outside London synagogue, dubbed anti-Semitic attack. When saving lives becomes a target, you know hate's got its priorities all twisted. Vandalizing hope is a new low, even for bigots.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Reality is a buffet, and you're starving. So if this is what the grimoire sounds like when it reads to you, each word is a spell, twisting truths into vapor.
Lawyer claims quadruple amputee cornhole player shot in self-defense. When life gives you no hands or feet, you apparently still have the right to bear arms and settle scores.
ICE arrests over 800 people after airport tips calls it collaboration. When airport security becomes an informant pipeline, it's like your travel buddy turning into a snitch. You expected a layover, not a layoff from freedom.
Pakistan pleads with Trump to delay Iran deadline by 2 weeks. When the world's on fire, what's 2 weeks between old friends? Just enough time to watch the flames spread a little further.
This has been Doomscroll.fm for Friday, the 10th of April, 2026, where your paranoia finds its echo. This broadcast was 100% AI generated. No humans were abused in this production, loosely based on public news. Not journalism, not truth, fictional satire. Any resemblance to real people or events is coincidental. And if you believe any of this is real, then perhaps the moon landing was staged by little green men in tinfoil hats. Hear more at Doomscroll.fm or click like and subscribe. Thank you for listening.